Hi all, welcome back to the John Deere B tractor restoration. From the offset, can I just say I apologise for not uploading any videos of late. The only excuse I can give is I've been full of flu, and while I have been able to get on with any of the tractor work, most of it has involved painting, which doesn't make for very good video. But as you can see, in the last 2 or 3 nights I've been out here, we have actually started bolting some things back onto the tractor. And if we come in here, put the light on, we can see the starter motor has been cleaned and bolted in. It comes up all right. The main cables have been laid in for now. This main cable routes down underneath and over to the switch there, that we can see, and the earth cable is a braided type. I wanted to try and keep it all original looking, and so I got a braided type cable which goes down back of the battery here and bolts into a bolt hole into the back of the dashboard in there, if we can see. And so yeah, so I've kept it all original as I can. I've kept it as a positive earth. Again, I want originality. I have no problems with positive and negative earth, certainly in this situation. It's 6 2/3 really. So yeah, so it's a positive earth. I've tried to keep an original type battery. I think we've mentioned the battery in the past. Just be careful, safety wise, remember, you don't want to be earthing any of these bits out, because these are open to, have voltage standing on them. Yeah, so we've got that put in there. We've got the oil filler put on. That's on. We've got the clutch mechanism in, so it's all connected up. I put the spark plug conduit on. Now I have a bit of a funny one with that. Some of you will possibly notice it looks a bit too far. The clamp looks a bit too far to the governor. And I saw it and I thought, oh blimey, it's not a Model B conduit but a Model A. But anyway, when I put it onto a Model A that I have, it doesn't fit. It binds up. The clamp's too far this way, so this is definitely too big for a Model B. So I'm not too sure what that's off. It was missing when I got the tractor and I bought one, and I was told it was a Model B conduit, but it's obviously not. So, but anyway, it's on. It doesn't look too bad. Only those that are really in the know will spot the difference, I suppose. So we've got the dynamo fitted, all cleaned up, with a genuine cutout relay on the top. Paid a lot of money for that on one of those internet auction websites. Paid far too much money for it really, but I wanted it to look proper. The ones you buy for them are pretty naff, made in China. When you open them up, they are definitely made in China. So yeah, so there we go. I don't know if that's going to come out. I will do a video of the wiring of the whole thing when we get to that point. You can see I've got some original new serial plates with the correct numbers on. I've cheated a little bit actually. The little rivets are a bit slack in the holes on this body, so these are all it's all super glued on. So don't know how long it'll last, but we shall see. The same goes for the one on the starter motor. The rivets had all rotted off on that one, and I didn't really want to. That's going to shine a bloody cool. I didn't really want to re-drill the body with fear of drilling through into the field coils. So in the end, I just super glued it on. A little bit of a cheat, but not to worry. So yeah, so that's on. What else is on this side? Oh yeah, we got the air filter unit put on, and the bowl. I put the bowl on and wondered why I had a drip of oil underneath on the frame. And then when I had a look, there was actually a pinprick of a hole in the bottom of that oil bowl. So my repair to that is that I put a little bit of fiberglass gel in the bottom with some matting. In fact, I've got one over here I've done. This one's off a Model A. Just bring it round onto the bench here. There we go. This one has several holes in it. I just put some resin in and some matting, and it saves trying to weld them, because the problem with welding them is, of course, you distort them or brazing them. So if you do the matting trick, just fiberglass, and it works a treat. I've done a couple now. This one, another one on another tractor, and the one behind us. So yeah. The other big thing we did, we finished painting all of the main of the frame, so all the back axle is painted, which is now going to allow us obviously to put things back together. Everything is painted now on the frame, so there won't be any more paint goes onto it. Other than we over here, we got on the hood, the bonnet, we put the tanks in, so the tanks are both in now. To give it all rigidity. And they're a bit of a fiddle of the tanks, but if you remember how they come out, if you've taken them to bits, they eventually you can get them put back in right. I put some new webbing in here, and I don't bother with the rivets that come in those kits. I just actually use I think we call them in the UK pop rivets, but possibly in America are they snap rivets maybe? I don't know. I found some copper blind ones on the internet, and they work a treat, those. So, but I haven't painted. Don't know if it's going to come out. Let's see if we can just turn this one up, scratching it. I haven't painted the outside yet. The repair on the hood came out quite well. If you recall, we had to fill in the hole where the exhaust was put in. I'm getting loads of shadows there. It worked out quite well, that. I was quite happy with that. But I'll paint the hood once it's on the tractor. It means masking a lot of the tractor off, but I'll paint it once it's on the back on the tractor. It'll make for an easier life. And also it means that any scratches or that you might create when you're putting the hood on get painted again. So yeah, so going back to the main tractor, as I say, we've started a little bit on the electrical work. Here's the dashboard. Really pleased with the way that's turned out. So I've got the gauges in. They aren't your cheap Indian things. I bought some quality ones. There's the light switch, the charging switch for the simple system that it uses. I've got a new dashboard light. So yeah, so that's all in. And I think if we push the starter, the oil pressure should come up. pleased with that. That all works beautifully. So yeah. But no, it's coming together now. It really is coming together. So I have the wiring loom over here. Oh, after I've covered it up with other things. Now this is one of those bought wiring looms you can get off various reproduction tractor parts. Yeah. It's good. I mean, it's well put together. It's got the original cloth cover on it and that. But to be fair, I think if I was to do it again, I can get this wire, all this old-fashioned wire and cloth stuff from a company in the UK. I'll be quite happy to have a go at making my own, to be fair, for what it cost me. It was quite a lot of money, that. So, but as I say, when I come to put it on the tractor, I'll do another video of it being fitted. I'll show you how to polarise the dynamo, rightly or wrongly, but the way I know how to do it. So yeah, so there we go. It's coming together. Okay then, thanks for watching. Oh, by the way as well, thank you for some new subscribers. I seem to have picked up a few more subscribers, which I hope you guys find these videos interesting. So yeah, anyway, thanks again. Bye.